We're now driving through deepest central Germany, and this is where Patton's Third Army, in the final stages of the war, came across one of the biggest hoards of gold ever discovered.
The Merkers salt mine kept the gold safe from Allied bombs, but not American soldiers. On April 7th, 1945, acting on a tip-off, they discovered a Nazi El Dorado. When the engineers of the 19th Infantry Division arrived here in April 1945, they blasted a hole into the wall.
Come in.
And were stunned by what they found.
Huh, it's a big room.
Yeah, on about 15 in width and full of gold, of banknotes and so on.
Just covering the entire floor?
Yeah, more than 8,000 gold bars had been stored here. All the gold reserves of the Reichsbank in former times.
This is just incredible.
Today, there are displays here to give visitors a sense of what the chamber looked like in 1945.
$9 billion.
$9 billion?
$9 billion in today's currency. Only the golds. And the banknotes, just another $7 billion.
That's an astronomical sum, isn't it?
To give you an impression, you may see from here on, maybe until here, it was one row after the other bags with gold coins, and from here onwards, filled with gold bars to the end of the room. And here we have an inventory of those things which have been here.
British gold pounds, bags, 280. Yeah. God, it just goes on and on. American $20 gold pieces, 711 bags at $25,000 a bag. And you think that's 1945? You can only imagine, can't you, what it must have been like being the Americans who broke through that wall, came in and just saw this floor awash with gold.
Connor Woodman has learned that SS Colonel Walter Rauff ordered a team of SS divers to stash the gold off the Corsican coast.
On the back of this photograph are a series of numbers and a series of lines which appear to indicate where the treasure was buried.
And this cryptic diagram may be a map to the treasure.
So this is the coordinates that were drawn on the back of a piece of Fleig's photograph. You've seen this before?
Yes, I see. Terry sent me this position, but I don't understand all the number. Where is the position? I don't know.
Do we have any reference?
One reference, I think, if you put like this,
oh yeah,
perhaps the Bastille, and this is the coast.
Stefan has a hunch this line on the map is in fact the Corsican coast. It's a theory backed up by the existence of an intriguing landmark Fleig mentioned in his interrogation.
Perhaps this is the position of the plane.
What is the plane? Tell me more about the plane.
Fleig said the treasure is near a small plane with one motor.
A sunk plane?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we dive on this plane.
Okay.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure, it is, yeah.
Fleig told the French authorities the gold was packed in 6 cases hidden near a sunken plane. Connor descends, and just as Stefan promised, the ghostly image emerges of an American P-47 Thunderbolt fighter. It's eerily peaceful. But did Ralph's men stash the Gerber gold here, or somewhere nearby?
It's a beautiful single-motor plane. I mean, just like Fleig said, intact on the bottom. And I mean, if X marks the spot, there it is. There's where to start searching from. But then broaden the search out, and suddenly you're looking for a needle in a haystack, because there's just miles and miles and miles of sea kelp, you know, grasses on the bottom. And I mean, for 6 boxes of gold down there, you could be looking for the next 62 years, you might not find them.
Deep beneath Monte Soratte, 40 kilometers north of Rome, is a massive bunker. According to legend, around 70 tons of gold, worth over $2 billion today, were hidden somewhere in these tunnels by the German army in 1944.
Wow, they are vast.
Connor Woodman is on its trail with local expert Gregory Paolucci. more than 1,000 soldiers lived and worked here. Some tunnels have been restored to their original state, but others are still off-limits and only accessible to Gregory's team. Parts of the bunker collapsed after an Allied air raid. But beneath this rubble, there was once a fully operational cinema, a bakery, a beer hall, and on the walls of the mess room, a homesick Wehrmacht officer painted a mural of Dresden.
Gregory, the other thing that I know about this bunker is the legend that the Nazis, in their haste to retreat, may have buried or hidden some gold here. What do you think about that legend? Is it possible?
I think yes.
You think yes?
I think that the gold passed for sure in this bunker. We have many witnesses that have seen the boxes of gold at 69 or 72 tons of gold, so a huge quantity. Never found for sure from an Italian bank,
right.
National Bank of Italy.
72 tons of gold would fit into a space smaller than 3.5 cubic meters, equivalent to the size of a small car. There are at least 4 kilometers of tunnels, and probably many more which remain to be discovered.
This bunker complex is full of these huge chambers, many of which, like this one, are filled with rubble. And then you'll see these holes. I mean, look how far down that goes. It's easily deep enough to hide away 72 tons of gold. You know, it might seem as though Gregory and his team have been here for a few years, but really that's only long enough to scratch the surface